What's up, guys? Inflatable Guy with 5 here, and today we have another awesome review today, definitely. I've been holding on for this for a while, the Airblown Inflatable Lightsycn 14-foot tall tree. Yes, you were looking at that right, one of the holy grail Lightsycn Halloween inflatables. This thing is extremely rare. I don't know many people that have this. There's a couple videos online, and I know Alex Infla has the prototype. But you can see right there, 2015 Gemmy Industries on the back of the box. Now, there's a story behind this before we review it. It is out in the yard, like I said. This is one of the ones I didn't know if I was going to review before Halloween. I wanted to get this one at least, because it is really special. As you know, this is not my first rodeo with Lightsycns. I had the pumpkin. I do not have that one anymore. It was sadly thinning. And when I bought it from Kevin Longo Bar, it was thinning, and I didn't know it. Until later this year, I pulled it out for a friend, and he noticed it, and I saw it was all over the back of it, so when people were shooting up eBay with them, I posted mine, and I was able to sell it for a decent price. And then, one of these came up for sale. Now, I'm not the original owner. This was from someone on eBay, and then a friend of mine bought it. He bought it for what it came up for, and then I bought him this penguin stack of 3 penguins shaped in a tree with a star for $80. It was like $40 less than what he paid for this. Because he said he likes it, but I think he said he really only bought it because it was cheap. And he liked the penguin ones more, and he knew I was looking for one. Another Lightsycn, because I had to get rid of the pumpkin. Now, I still have the snowman. Although I got the snowman from the same person, I checked that one the same night. And that one is still fine, which is weird, because they're from the same year. They're both from 2013, I believe. Both of those came out, and I might be wrong, but this one's 2014, and my guy told me it was sold at BJ's that year. I don't know how much for, probably about 200, maybe 250 possibly. It's very big, but it does sing the It's Halloween Time song, which I do like that song. Not saying I like it better than Thriller. I like them both, but sorry about that. I'm a little sick, but I do like it. She's got the 2 pull tabs, the purple. The box is in pretty decent shape. It's a little bent up on the back, but it's still good enough to keep and hold the inflatable, so I am happy about that. It's a little bent there. You can see on the back, the face is animated. This is 14 feet tall. I know this one's pretty rare, and I'm happy I have the box because the pumpkin I did not have the box, and the snowman I don't have the box. So, now I have the box for that. So that's pretty cool. And as you see, I have it laying down out here in the grass, right here. A couple things to go over before we inflate it. This has a 125, I believe, so it does inflate pretty tight. Now, when it gets wet, the branches like to lean a little bit. They catch water, but that's not a big deal. The owl actually has right here, you can see, what's this fabric called? I can't think of the name right now. What is this? Tinsel fabric. There you go. Tinsel gray and tinsel black. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention on the box. The sides of it are fine, but for some reason, the front of it is an error on mine. The owl's eyes and the ghost's mouth and face and the pumpkin's mouth and face is double. I don't know if you can see that right there, but it's really weird. It's like the computer messed up while printing this box and printed it double. So it's a pretty rare error, I guess. It's not on the other side. I've never seen another one like it, but that was all I had to go over with this thing, is just that. And then, oh, there's a grasshopper there. Okay. And then there's one large zipper on the back. There is no bottom tethers on this, which kind of sucks, but he does inflate really good. You're going to see it right here. Put you down. And he will get up. He actually has not been a problem in the wind so far. He hasn't given me any problems. And at the time of filming this, there is 8 days to Halloween, so I can't officially say he has not given me... one of the only inflatables that have not given me any problem getting up on his own, so I'm very happy for that. But, surprisingly, all the colors are still vibrant on this. Even being out here in the sun for weeks, the brown is still vibrant. It's not faded. So I'd like to keep it that way. Then you have the bat. But it will get up on its own if you stand back enough. And there it goes. What a sight to see. This massive, and it's a little windy, so it is blowing around. This monster of an inflatable. This thing is insane. Okay. Maybe today was not the best idea to do a review, but there's a song. Yeah, you can hear it better here.
We all love lots of candy, so keep that candy handy, and we'll have trick-or-treating fun. It's Halloween time, bat wings and green slime, with jack-o'-lanterns glowing bright. All doors are creaking, the ghosts are shrieking, and ghosts go dancing through the night. And as they march along, they sing this spooky song, so won't you sing along with me? It's Halloween time, that spooky scream time, a night of scary, frightful fun for everyone.
And there is the song. And this thing is absolutely massive. You might not be able to see the face right now because it is daytime, but if I go close to it, you can see it is there. Everything is great on this. There's no thin spots. I believe this was barely, yeah, I gotta pull some of the tethers and fix it, but it is leaning back a little bit, but this thing is amazing. It is so tall. It's got a bat there, the 3 ghosts, the one coming out of the tree, and 2 on the sides, the pumpkin, and then the werewolf. This thing is an absolute monster. And inflation-wise, it does inflate pretty tight. Some parts are a little looser, but it does work, it stands, so I'll give it that. This thing is insane in person. These giant branches, I can't get over how big this is. Now, there is C7s in this, along with the microlights is singing again, but I'm going to talk over it this time. You heard it before. There was a C7 in the pumpkin, 1 in each of the ghosts, 1 in the bat, 1 in the owl, and 1 in the wolf man. So that is a total 6. That is 6 total. Like I said, there is no base tethers on this, which is kind of annoying, which is why he is leaning as much as he is. I can try to pull him out a little bit. I can't really pull him. I can't really move him, so he kind of is leaning like this, but he is fine. His tethers do need to be adjusted, though, before Halloween. I do have to adjust them, because I do have 3 tethers on each side. Instead of the basic 2, I decided to go 3 because of how big it is. I did not want this to, like, blow down or fall or blow away completely, so I had to do that. But I do have to restabilize some of the tethers. Well, there's 2 tether points on this only. There is 1 there on the side of the tree under the ghost. And there is 1 there. It's pretty tight. And there is 1 giant zipper on the back of the tree, which is good. It's easier to get to the top and easier to let water out and let the air out. There's 1 zipper there. There's 1 by the sound box. There's 1 in the werewolf, which is good to get to him. And there was 1 under the fan as usual. And like I said, this is in great shape. There's minimal to no staining. The colors are all still vibrant. I am so happy with this. Because I was upset that I had to sell my pumpkin. I'm like, I need to get something else that sings to take its spot. So I have this monster here. This thing is absolutely insane. If you can even find this, I'd say buy it. Because I've never seen it. I've seen it. I've never seen it for sale before until that one day it sold. My friend bought it almost immediately, and I'm happy he did. It worked out perfectly. This thing is insane. It is loud. You can still hear it. But, honestly, I don't even know what price to put on this. I guess $300. If you want to pay that, that's fine. I don't really know what I would pay for it. Probably about $200, $250. Again, I don't know much about this one, but all I know is it's very cool, very rare, and very interesting. This will definitely attract people. He's loud enough, and he's loud enough over everything else in my yard that's singing, the crime scene and everything. So, the video for the display will be out later next week, probably a couple days before Halloween. I'd like to review the last 2 things in the yard before I get this done. Remember, it is a walkthrough this year. So, I will end the video there. This is the last glimpse at the tree. This thing is amazing. And shout out to anyone that owns this. And thank you for my friends for helping me get this. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.